Ladies and gentlemen, announcing the arrival yang berhormat Datuk Seri Jalaluddin bin Alias, Deputy Minister, Ministry of Federal Territories, accompanied by His Excellency Ambassadors and our honourable guests to the hall. Ladies and gentlemen, big applause. Yang berhormat, please have a seat. For His Excellencies, Ambassadors, and our honourable guests, thank you for being here. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa mawala. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning. Yang berhormat Datuk Seri Jalaluddin bin Alias, Deputy Minister, Ministry of Federal Territories, yang berbahagia Tuan Haji Muhammad Silmi, Chief Executive Officer, Unit Peneraju Agenda Bumi Putra Teraju, His Excellency Ambassador of the Argentina, His Excellency Ambassador of the Republic of Croatia, His Excellency Ambassador Sri Lanka, His Excellency Ambassador Maldives, His Excellency Ambassador Kyrgyzstan, and His Excellency Ambassador the State of Palestine. Yang berbahagia Tuan Haji Uzaidi bin Udanis, President of Malaysia Tourism Council, Mr. Wan Shairi Wan Ahmad, Founder and Chairman Kuala Lumpur Travel Mart, Tuan Haji Zayul Anwar, Chairman of TheWorldtex Hybrid 2022, our honourable guests, friends from TheWorld places, and member of media, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kuala Lumpur Travel Mart and TheWorldtex Hybrid 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start our program, to increase the blessing of the day, we would like to invite Akhuna Sheikh Mutaz to recite the dua. فليتفضل معجورا.
السلام عليكم. الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور انفسنا ومن سيئات اعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. ونشهد ان لا اله الا الله وان محمدا عبده ورسوله. وأدى الرساله ونصح الامه وكشف الله عز وجل به الغمه وجعلنا عن محاجه البيضاء ليلها كنهارها لا يزيغ عنها إلا كل هالك أو ضال. خير نبدأ به جمعنا الطيب سورة الفاتحة. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. اللهم ظللنا في هذا اليوم بالرحمة وارزقنا فيه التوفيق والعصمة وطهر قلوبنا يا رحيم بعباده المؤمنين. اللهم لك الحمد أنت قيوم السماوات والأرض ومن فيهن، ولك الحمد أنت نور السماوات والأرض ومن فيهن، ولك الحمد أنت ملك السماوات والأرض ومن فيهن، ولك الحمد أنت الحق ووعدك الحق ولقاؤك حق وقولك حق، والجنة حق، والنار حق، والنبيون حق، ومحمد صلى الله عليه وسلم حق، والساعة حق. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت، وعافنا فيمن عافيت، وتولنا فيمن توليت، وبارك لنا فيما أعطيت، وقنا واصرف عنا شر ما قضيت. سبحانك تقضي ولا يقضى عليك، إنه لا يذل من واليت ولا يعز من عاديت، تباركت ربنا وتعاليت. فلك الحمد يا الله على ما قضيت، ولك الشكر على ما أنعمت به علينا وأوليت. نستغفرك يا ربنا من جميع الذنوب والخطايا ونتوب إليك، ونؤمن بك ونتوكل عليك، ونثني عليك الخير كله. أنت الغني ونحن الفقراء إليك، أنت الوكيل ونحن المتوكلون عليك، أنت القوي ونحن الضعفاء إليك، أنت العزيز ونحن الأذلاء إليك. يا الله، اللهم اكرمنا ولا تهنا، واعطنا ولا تحرمنا، وزدنا ولا تنقصنا، وكلنا ولا تكن علينا، وأثرنا ولا تؤثر علينا، وانصرنا ولا تنصر علينا. اللهم اجعلنا من عتقائك من النار، واغفر لنا وارحمنا، أنت خير الغافرين. اللهم تب على كل عاص، واهد كل ضال، وارحم كل ميت، وانصر كل مجاهد، واغفر لنا وارحمنا، وأنت خير الغافرين. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد.
Amin, amin, ya Rabbal Alamin. Thank you, Mr. Mutas, for recitation of dua, and Mr. Mutas from Egypt. Thanks a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin our program with the opening remarks by head of organizer. Please welcome Mr. Wan Shaili, Wan Ahmad, and Mr. Zainul Anwar bin Muhammad Zaid. Please welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, great applause.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning. Yang berhormat Datuk Seri Jalaluddin Alias, the Deputy Minister of Territories, yang berbahagia Datuk Muhammad Silmi Abdul Rahman, CEO Teraju, His Excellency Ambassador of Argentina, Croatia, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Kyrgyzstan, Palestine, dan Egypt. Yang berbahagia Datuk Haji Zaidi Danis, President Malaysia Tourism Council. On behalf of the organizer, we wish you welcome to all the participants of Kuala Lumpur Travel Mart and TheWorldtex Kuala Lumpur 2022. We would like to thank all participants, sellers, buyers, tourism board, and related organizations and all industry players alike for making this event this year successful and possible. Our next event, inshallah, we are actually competitors, and we are combining together, combining strength together. And after Kuala Lumpur, inshallah, our next event will be in Indonesia, Jakarta, in September. Please take this opportunity to register early. I'm passing on to my partners.
Assalamualaikum, friends and partners, very familiar faces. Alhamdulillah, after 2 years of suffering, everybody suffering from COVID. Alhamdulillah, we are back. Please, everybody, use this opportunity for us to grow big, forget about whatever past. Inshallah, when we together, we can get everything done faster. And inshallah, make this thing useful for everybody in order for us to grow together. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Mr. Wan Shaili, Wan Ahmad, and Mr. Zainul Anwar bin Muhammad Zaid, our head of organizer for our program for today. Ladies and gentlemen, next, let us warmly to invite Mr. Uzaidi Udanis, President of Malaysia Tourism Council, to give a welcoming speech. Tafaddal mashkura.
Thank you, Mr. MC. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang berhormat Datuk Seri Jalaluddin bin Alias, Deputy Minister of Ministry of Territories, and our bahagia Tuan Syarif, and also our friends here. His Excellency Manuel Bergia Baksalos, Ambassador of the Embassy of Argentina, His Excellency of Dr. Ivan Belemirs,
Stasevic, Ambassador of Embassy of Republic of Croatia, His Excellency of A Chief Marshal Sumanggala Des, Ambassador of Embassy of Sri Lanka, His Excellency Ms. Mariam Mizna Sharif, Commissioner of Embassy of Maldives, His Excellency of Azim Bek Nazarov, Ambassador of the Embassy of Kyrgyzstan, His Excellency of Walid Abu Ali, Ambassador of State Palestine, all the sellers and buyers of KLTM and World Hybrid exhibitions, and also all the tourism heroes. Assalamualaikum and good morning, everybody. But first of all, on behalf of Malaysia Tourism Council, I would like to congratulate to our organizers for organizing this important event. This is a very important event. I know it's not easy. It's not easy to organize this type of events with the impact of the pandemics of COVID-19 and with the also pandemic of economy and all the limited resources we have, limited funding we have. So, so I think this is, you have done a good job. I think let's give a big round of claps to the organizers. Thank you. Well, with your attendance, Yang Muhammad, Dato' Sri, it shows that the ministry is very serious in tourism developments. Therefore, I would like to extend my thanks to Yang Muhammad. I know you are a very busy man, but you still have time for us. I think this is a privilege that we haven't got for many years. A minister, a deputy minister, to attend our tourism industry. Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, the Malaysia Tourism Council will be representing of more than 120 institutions nationwide, tourism destination nationwide. We feel that KL, Kuala Lumpur, can offer the best destinations, the best choice of tourists in Malaysia, with all the modern infrastructure, with all the modern facilities. But tourists still can enjoy the rainforest experience right in the city, right in the downtown Kuala Lumpur. So it's very unique. Since the pandemic began, Malaysia Tourism Council has helped local tourism entrepreneurs, usahawan, to develop more than 100 unique experience for tourists to enjoy the beautiful city. We hope with this new experience, new products, we can encourage more tourists, international tourists, to stay longer and to spend more in Kuala Lumpur. So by having this event in Kuala Lumpur, we hope that KL can follow the same footsteps like other cities like London, which has hosting one of the world's largest travel event in the world, that we call the World Travel Month, or they call it WTM. So we hope with this event, with KLTM, TheWorldtex Hybrid, even though they are competitors, they are not combined, we hope that this event will be a game changer for Kuala Lumpur and also for Malaysia. Tourism, as you know, is very important engine for our economy, country, and also the country's economy. And around the world, 1 million of jobs and business are depending so much on strong and thriving tourism sectors. Tourism has also been a driving force in protecting natural and cultural heritage, preserving them for future generations to enjoy. We believe KL, Kuala Lumpur, we call it Kuala KL, can play an important role for our role in tourism industry. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that Malaysians love to travel. With our international borders open recently, last month, we can see that Malaysians travel all over the world. Turkey, Dubai, Maldives, and also Europe and Balkans. So it's as if that the revenge traveling has started. I just came back from London last week, and if you go to Oxford Street or you go to Bicester Village, the shopping area, you can see a lot of Malaysians shopping and spending their own money there. So this actually has posed a new challenge for us. As an inbound tour operator, has posed a very big challenge for us, as all the airline seats has been snapped up by the Malaysians. Not many airline seats available for international tourists to book for their flights to Kuala Lumpur or to Malaysia. Therefore, we need more. We need more international airlines to fly to KLIA. In order to do that, we need to boost the demand. The demand not only for inbound, but for the outbound. We must go on both ways. We must boost this demand for these tourism sectors. That's the reason why it's important for us, National Tourism Council, to support these events, KLTM, to provide tourism players an effective platform for us to boost and to move forward in this tourism industry. Malaysia Tourism Council will always find ways and means to assist our tourism industry players to recover. We need to recover as soon as possible. People say we can recover only 2024. It's a bit too late, huh? 2024 is still a long way. We need to recover now. So because your recovery matters to us. Therefore, I would like to welcome all the ideas, all the crazy ideas, all the suggestions for all us to recover. Give it to us. We try to implement it. The crazier the idea, the better it is. So last but not least, I would like to wish all the players, the sellers, the buyers a successful networking session. Wish everyone the best. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih, and thank you Mr. Uzaidi Udanis, President of Malaysia Tourism Council, for the welcome speech. And next, we have a some more speech. We would like to invite Tuan Haji Muhammad Silmi Abdul Rahman, Chief Executive Officer of Trajo, to give opening speech. Please welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good morning. Datuk Seri Jamal Alias, Deputy Minister of Federal Territories, His Excellencies, Ambassadors, Argentina, Croatia, which I've met just now, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Kyrgyzstan, Palestine, and Egypt. I hope I don't miss any. Mr. Uzaidi bin Udanis, the President of Malaysian Tourism Council. Of course, the organizer, Mr. Wan Shaidi bin Rahmat and Zairul Anwar. Ladies and gentlemen and distinguished guests, it gives me great pleasure to be here this morning. Please allow me to thank the organizer for inviting me to this event, the Kuala Lumpur Travel Mart and World Travel Exchange, or the TheWorldtex Hybrid Exhibition 2022. As we are aware, the TheWorldtex Kuala Lumpur 2022, with its theme Tourism Reborn, in collaboration with Kuala Lumpur Travel Mart KLTN 2022, is a B2B networking platform that unites together exhibitors from all over the world to showcase and promote their products to travel buyers not only from Malaysia and Southeast Asia, but to other countries in both physical and virtual platforms. I was informed that there are many series of this travel market. Of course, you mentioned this now, next with Jakarta, and many more to the other ASEAN countries. A big round of applause to the organizer for organizing a hybrid networking event, especially in getting the hits on the latest offerings through a combination of the physical and borderless digital medium. I believe throughout the years, TheWorldtex and the LTM have grown to be the anticipated event for Malaysia, and they will continue to be very important for all tourism players. Given that Kuala Lumpur was chosen as the first roadshow location despite it being on a hybrid medium, I'm sure various aspects of industry will continue to be discussed, especially on significant areas that would define how the future of the tourism market can and should be in the years to come. 2019 was an important year for Tourism Malaysia to keep up its promotional efforts for Visit Malaysia 2020, a landmark campaign targeted to bring in 30 million international tourists and approximately 100 billion in tourist receipts into Malaysia. All of tourism's Malaysia effort to promote Malaysia internationally and locally have shown positive outcomes, as there was a marginal increase of 1% in international tourist arrival compared to 2018. Unfortunately, the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic has impacted global tourism and forced the cancellation of Visit Malaysia 2020, which has caused a significant drop of tourist visit from 86.1 billion in 2019 to 12.7 billion in 2020 to 0.24 billion in 2021 or last year. Ladies and gentlemen, in these challenging times, we must push forward even more to raise public confidence in travel and to strategize a post-pandemic new normal in this country, in this industry. Perhaps tourism businesses need to accept the change that comes from digital transformation and quickly catch up with the trend by re-examining the business model, reviewing the structure and the company management model, and investing more in technology, maybe to create a Malaysian version of Traveloka, Travelco, or Agoda, and better. In this regard, the Raju has been the Bumiputera Implementation Unit under the Prime Minister Department through its recently launched Tindakan Pembangunan Bumiputera 2030 or the Bumiputera Action Development Plan 2030, envisage that more Bumiputera companies to build up an integrated tourism ecosystem of world standard to stay competitive. Tourism that falls under the key economic growth area of KEGA 7 has identified 4 themes, including digitalizing tourism in Malaysia, strengthening local tourism products, capitalizing on Malaysia's competitive advantage, and enhancing Bumiputera participation in the tourism sector by awarding concession of services, carve-outs, and approvals. In this regard, corporate culture needs to catch up with the digital space, or it would inevitably be in stagnation, and we will fall back into the pandemic slump, not because of health safety issues, but due to our inaction not to move forward fast enough to catch up with the changing needs of the consumers. Most countries have reopened, and hopefully there will be a strong rebound in the tourism market domestically and globally. As the border reopening will open doors for the tourism revival to foster recovery. At last, tourism reborn, the theme set out earlier is clear, and I hope this will set the tone for the deliberations and conversations throughout this event. We need more innovative ideas on how to leverage digitalization into our planning to prepare Malaysia and Southeast Asia ahead under the new normal, to ensure that Malaysia will be more travel-friendly in growing travelers' confidence. With that, I thank you. I thank you for your kind attention. I would also like to thank the organizers, and I wish everyone a productive day ahead and successful event. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tuan Haji Muhammad Silmi Abdul Rahman, to give opening speech. And then next, ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure now to invite Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Jalaluddin bin Alias, Deputy Minister, Ministry of Federal Territories, to deliver the speech and inaugurate our program today. Please welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Wa bihi nasta'in, wa salatu wa salamu ala asyrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam keluarga Malaysia, salam perpaduan. His Excellency Ambassador of Argentina, Croatia, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Pakistan, Palestine, and Egypt, Tuan Datuk Haji Muhammad Silmi Abdul Rahman, Chief Executive Officer of Teraju, Tuan Haji Muzaidi bin Udanis, President of Malaysian Tourism Council, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I would like to record my deepest appreciation for the invitation to the launching of fourth edition of Kuala Lumpur Travel Mart 2022. It is truly an honor and privilege for me to be here today. Although I have a quite packed schedule, but after receiving the invitation to this program, I rearranged back my schedule because I know how important this event is, and will give a good impact to Kuala Lumpur as the main hub to get into Malaysia. I have been told that this event is the biggest business-to-business event in Malaysia, and there will be around 160 sellers for physical and also virtual that comes from 34 countries. These days, everyone loves to travel. There could be various purposes for traveling. Some travel for leisure, some travel for businesses purposes, some for adventures. Irrespective of the purposes, travel teaches us many things about different cultures and countries. But because of the pandemic, we have pulled back for a moment the desire to vacation. It is not only Malaysia that has been affected by the pandemic, but almost every country around the world. I'm sure nobody have imagined or expect that we have to close our border for almost 2 years. Personally, for me, this event is held at the very right time. After 2 years facing a pandemic, we in Malaysia is entering the endemic phase starting on 1st April 2022. I want to first commend the businesses and our guests here today who have shown great tenacity amidst adversity. I would also like to acknowledge the important work of our industry partners together with the government to bounce back our tourism industry post-COVID-19. Thank you for all your hard work behind the scenes. The decision made by Malaysian government to reopen the border will not be succeed if we do not get a good cooperation and support from the other country. There will be a big challenge for us to make sure we can get back to the best situation before the era of the pandemic. Our immediate challenge is that even with the global rollout of vaccine, international travel will not likely return to pre-COVID level anytime soon. As a Deputy Minister of Federal Territories, I personally have made an engagement with a few hospitality industry players in Kuala Lumpur to make sure that they is well prepared to receive millions tourists in the next few months. I know it is not easy to maintain the facilities during the pandemic, but if we want to become the early choice for the tourists, we have to make sure that we provide them the best experience for the money they spend. We also take a practical and progressive approach towards reopening compared to where we were 2 years ago. We now have clearer knowledge of the virus and its transmission mechanism, a wider variety, a stronger testing options, and more robust tracing capabilities. This gives us a greater confidence to gradually resume travel while ensuring that the health and safety of our travelers remains our top priority. We are working with other countries and regions to establish safe travel protocols and mutual recognition of health certificates, including testing and vaccinations record. More importantly, we understand that we cannot afford a broad risk elimination strategy by shutting ourselves off. Instead, we actively manage the risk based on objective evidence and sound judgment. Based on the previous data, in 2018, there were 25.83 million tourists coming to Malaysia. Then in 2019, there were 26.10 million, and followed by the only 4.33 million in 2020, with Kuala Lumpur as the main hub into Malaysia. For 2021, it will be the history. These numbers show how important the tourism industry to Malaysian economy. As we can see, Malaysian economy has entered stage of recovery. This means that there are lots of opportunities during this time of period. Companies must always prepare to seize companies must always prepare to seize the opportunities, especially the chance will appear during the economy recovery stage. We hope that local and international partners will join us on this journey to equip ourselves for success in the future tourism economy. Once again, I hope everybody in this hall will do their best, play their role together with government to rebound back our economy and tourism industry. For all, His Excellency Mr. and Mrs. Ambassador, that together with us today, I hope you can help us by promoting again Malaysia to your people as one of the best destinations to travel post-COVID-19. Thank you for your partnership. We look forward to working closely with you to not only overcome the current challenge of reopening borders safely for travelers, but to reimagine and reinvent the tourism industry post-pandemic, where we will take on the themes of sustainability and the digital revolution more intensely than before. While there will be challenge, there are also many opportunities that we can seize. If we are quick, we will be one of the first, if not the first, to reinvent the industry and capture these opportunities. Bagi pihak sekalian yang hadir, dengan lafaz Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, saya merasmikan Kuala Lumpur Travel Map 2022. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yang berhormat Ketua Sri, please remain on the stage. And now we would like to invite to our His Excellency Ambassadors, Tuan Haji Muhammad Silmi, Mr. Uzaidi, Mr. Zairul Anwar, and Mr. Wan Syed Wan Ahmad and the company. Yang berhormat Datuk Sri Jalaluddin bin Alias to complete our launching gimmicks. Please welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, to complete our launching today, yang berhormat Datuk Sri, we have a comb. As our gimmicks launching for today. And next, I would like to invite yang berhormat Datuk Sri, and as a gimmick launching, please yang berhormat Datuk Sri tap the gong 3 times. 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, big applause. Now yang berhormat His Excellency Ambassadors and our VIPs for today. And next, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Jalaluddin bin Alias to present a souvenir to His Excellency guest. And first, we call His Excellency Ambassador of Argentina. Sorry. This one step back because our space is quite small. Okay. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, big applause to our His Excellency Ambassador of Argentina. And next, His Excellency Ambassador, the Republic of Croatia. Big applause, ladies and gentlemen. And next, next, I will call His Excellency Ambassador of Sri Lanka. His Excellency Ambassador of Maldives. Thank you. And next, His Excellency Ambassador of the States of Palestine. Applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Yang Berhormat. And ladies and gentlemen, as a token of appreciation, please welcome Mr. Zairul to give a token to Tuan Haji Mat Selmi. Ooh. We call it pasu, is it? No. Kita sangka mana dia? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, big applause to Tuan Haji Mat Selmi. And next, we call Mr. Uzaidi Udais. Alright, thank you, Mr. Zairul. And next, we'll call Mr. Wan Shaini Wan Ahmad to present a souvenir to Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Jalaluddin Alias for being present in our event today. Please hold. And ladies and gentlemen, please give a big applause to Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri. Again, ladies and gentlemen, big applause to Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri. And we have a photo session on the stage with our His Excellencies and Ambassadors and our honorable guests. And please leave it on the stage. Takut nampak MC ni. Okay, next we have a photo session with YB and all the. Huh? Oh, okay, right. Okay, for our seller, please have a seat on your table, B2B table or counter. Because our honorable guest, Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri, and our His Excellency Ambassadors will tour to all booths. And next, I would like to invite Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri and all our His Excellency Ambassadors and honorable guests to have a tour to all booths, B2B, business to business booth. Me, Shazman Tajuddin, you end the session for today and see you later.